Putin's tanks in Ukraine are no match for Carl Gustaf. Late in February, Swedish manufacturer Saab announced plans to significantly expand its selection of ground combat weapons in the coming years. During a media briefing on financial results, CEO Mikael Johansson elaborated, "In the context of how we have doubled capacity from one year to the next at our Swedish production sites, and by 2025 we will have doubled capacity again, then it will be possible to generate 400,000 units from our sites per year." The 400,000 number includes a shipment of Carl Gustaf recoilless rifles in addition to next-generation light anti-tank weapon systems, NLAW, and AT-4. The bunkers, light armored vehicles, and enemy battle tanks are no match for the Gustaf, a true supergun. It's safe to say that Ukrainian forces now favor this hybrid rifle rocket launcher. Where did they get that supergun, named after Carl Gustaf? The powerful rifle goes by many different names around the world despite being formally known as the M3 Multi-Role Anti-Armor Anti-Personnel Weapon System, MWAAS. While American soldiers commonly refer to it as a Carl Gustaf, British soldiers commonly refer to it as a Carl G. This weapon was first created by the Carl Gustaf Stads Gevarsfaktor in the late 1940s for the Royal Swedish Army Material Association, hence the moniker. While its foreign counterparts all used fins to stabilize their rounds, the Gustaf took a novel approach by employing a rifled barrel. When compared to the U.S. bazooka, the Gustaf's muzzle velocity was 950 feet per second, while it was only 250 feet per second. The secret to the Gustaf's formidable power to subdue its foes? The rifle is lightweight, can be fired from the shoulder, and can be used multiple times with a laser rangefinder. The rifle's high explosive round now has the ability to airburst. The mechanical time fuse used in the airburst round is activated before the weapon is loaded, as explained in Eurasian Times. The weapon's effectiveness against concealed foes is increased by the use of airburst rounds, which can be set to detonate at a predetermined location. The rifle's precision and speed in its attacks are enhanced by its sophisticated fire control and its programmable ammunition. These two accessories improve air pressure and temperature sensors and permit speedy reloading and fine-tuning. The newest Gustaf M4 variant has significant advantages in speed and maneuverability over its predecessors, making it a superior tactical choice. The Gustaf is becoming increasingly popular in Ukraine. The U.S. Army spent over $87 million on the formidable Gustaf dual rifle rocket launcher last year, despite the fact that each Gustaf costs around $20,000. The Ukrainian military appreciates the advantage the Gustaf gives them in their fight against Russian invaders. There are more well-known weapons in Ukraine, such as the Javelin missile and the NLAW, but the advanced Gustaf rifle should not be overlooked. According to Ukraine's Ministry of Defense, the anti-tank launcher was effective enough to destroy one of Moscow's prized T-90M main battle tanks. It hasn't escaped the notice of other NATO members that the Gustaf is remarkably effective. Soon after Estonia and Latvia signed the Carl Gustaf Framework Agreement, the Lithuanian Defense Material Agency made a nearly $17 million purchase of ammunition from Saab. Maya Karlin is one of the top editors at 19F. Formerly an Anna Sobel-Levy Fellow at IDC Herzliya in Israel, she is now an analyst for the Center for Security Policy. The National Interest, the Jerusalem Post, and the Times of Israel are just a few of the places you can find her by line.